I have a 6-inch cake that's been crumb coated. I'm applying my final layer of buttercream using piping bags just to make sure that the lines that separate each color are more or less straight. I've started with pink at the base and ended with pink at the top as well. I had just a little extra space up there, so I just repeated the pattern. Don't forget to also apply buttercream onto the very top of the cake, and we're going to smooth that out with a spatula. For the sides of the cake, I'm using a frosting scraper, and I'm only traveling around the cake very gently with this scraper. You want to blend the colors together a little bit rather than just smooth it out all at once. Just makes it look a tiny bit more seamless. From here, you'll want to drag that top lip of frosting towards the middle and then refrigerate your cake for at least half an hour. In the meantime, we can create our little chocolate spheres. I have 3 different half sphere sizes I'm using here. I'm just using a teaspoon to add some white melted chocolate into the cavities. Rotate your spoon to help coat up the sides and then refrigerate for about 10 minutes. You want to repeat this one more time again just to make sure that the chocolate is nice and thick and it's less likely to break once it's been thickened. After another 20 minutes in the fridge, you can gently peel back on the silicone and punch out your little chocolate half spheres. To stick these together, I recommend taking a little fry pan or like a little saucepan, pop it over medium heat for a minute or 2, and then use that base as what kind of melts your chocolate so you can stick them together. You don't need to combine all of your half spheres, you can leave some just as they are, and they're going to be pressed into the side of the cake instead. I've reserved the larger ones for the top and at the very bottom of the cake, and then on the sides I'm using the medium and the small. They have not been stuck together yet, these are just the half spheres on their own, and I'm pressing them into the buttercream. For the top ones, I am sticking them together with buttercream as well. You could also use melted chocolate to stick them together. And then work your way down the cake and also up from the base. Don't be alarmed if there's large spaces between your little chocolates. We can fill those in later with flowers. Here I've used tiny chrysanthemums and they're just being stuck on with some buttercream. Be sure to use organic if you can, wash them thoroughly and stick them on with a bit of buttercream, and you can remove that buttercream from the cake before serving. And you're done! That's how you create a fun ombre rainbow cake decorated with half spheres. This is very easy to do. You can probably even get your kids to help you with the chocolate part. And yeah, if you do recreate it, hashtag